Hello and welcome to Bookmas Day 1. I am so excited that this time of year has finally come again. If you don't know, Bookmas is a booktube trend. Different people do it different ways. Some people post videos on the first 12 days of the month. Some people post the 12 days leading up to Christmas. I like to do every other day leading up to Christmas. Just gives me a little bit more time to read some more books and edit these videos before they have to go up. For the first day of Bookmas, I thought we would start off strong with my December TBR. I very rarely make TBRs, but for some reason, summer and Christmas are the two times that I actually make TBRs. So I thought we could pick some books for my December TBR, and then I could share with you some books that I am hopefully going to get to this month. But my idea for picking some books for my TBR this month was to put my entire physical TBR into an Excel sheet, give them all a number, and then have the Google random number generator pick numbers to pick the books that I'm gonna put on my TBR. So this is actually like really exposing me right now because I do in fact have 60 books on my shelf that I haven't read. That's a bit much, isn't it? Anyways, okay, first number 54. Book number 54 on the list is Red City by Marie Lu. I got this book in a Book of the Month box. I honestly don't really know anything about it. So, you know what? We could read the blurbs after we pick the numbers. Okay, book number 256. The Stolen Queen by Fiona Davis. I don't really know what that one's about either. Just, if you don't know what the book's about, then why is it on your shelf? Why did you buy it? Because I have a problem. I have a book buying problem, okay? Book number 340 is Like Dandelion Dust by Karen Kingsbury. Now this one I actually didn't buy, okay, I stole it from my mom. I think I'm gonna pick one more just because I do have quite a few books already on my radar. I don't want to make the TBR too long and then not get to any of them. So we're gonna pick one more, and that is book number 18, which is Uglies by Scott Westerfeld. So first off, we have Red City by Marie Lu. This author also wrote Legend, the like super famous book. When you win the game of power, what do you lose? Alchemy is the hidden art of transformation, an exclusive power wielded by crime syndicates that market it to the world's elite in the form of sand, a drug that enhances those who take it into a more perfect version of themselves, more beautiful, more charismatic, simply more. Among the gleaming skyscrapers and rolling foothills of Angel City, alchemy is controlled by two rival syndicates. For years, Grand Central and Luminous have been balanced on a razor's edge between polite negotiation and outright violence. But when two childhood friends step into that delicate equation, the city and the paths of their lives will be
You okay?
Irrevocably. It'll be changed forever, okay? The daughter of a poor single mother, Sam would do anything to claw her way into the ranks of Grand Central in search of a better life. Plucked away from his family as a boy to become a luminous apprentice, Ari is one of the syndicate's brightest rising stars. Once they might have loved each other, but as the two alchemists face off across opposite sides of an ever-escalating conflict, ambition will become power, loyalty will become lies, and no transformation may be perfect enough for them to both survive the coming war. Sounds quite intriguing, actually. Look at these beautiful stenciled edges. Next we have The Stolen Queen by Fiona Davis. New York City's most glamorous party. Egypt's Valley of the Kings. Two women whose lives are changed forever after one fateful night. Egypt, 1936. When Charlotte Cross is offered a coveted spot on an archaeological dig in Egypt's Valley of the Kings, she leaps at the opportunity. That is, until an unbearable tragedy strikes. New York City, 1978. 19-year-old Annie Jenkins is thrilled when she lands an opportunity to work for former Vogue fashion editor Diana Vreeland, who's in the midst of organizing the famous Met Gala, hosted at the museum and known across the city as the Party of the Year. Meanwhile, Charlotte is now leading a quiet life as the associate curator of the Met's celebrated Department of Egyptian Art. She's consumed by her research on Hathorkar.
You sure?
A rare female pharaoh dismissed by most other Egyptologists as unimportant. The night of the gala, one of the Egyptian art collection's most valuable artifacts goes missing, and there are signs Hathor Carr's legendary curse might be reawakening. Annie and Charlotte team up to search for the missing antiquity, and a desperate hunch leads the unlikely duo to one place Charlotte swore she'd never return: Egypt. But if they have any hope of finding the artifact, Charlotte will need to confront the demons of her past, which may mean leading them both directly into danger. This is a historical fiction. I don't usually read historical fiction. I want to get more into historical fiction. How many times am I going to say historical fiction? Several, apparently. This genre is one I would like to read more of, so I'm excited and intrigued by that blurb as well. Then we have Like Dandelion Dust by Karen Kingsbury. A peaceful town, an idyllic family, a phone call that threatens them all. When Joey Campbell's biological father is released from prison, 4-year-old Joey faces a life no one could have planned. His father wants custody, and a judge's quick decision deals a devastating blow to the Campbell family. Joey must be returned to his biological parents. In a haze of grief and disbelief, the Campbells watch their adopted son pick a dandelion and blow the feathery seeds into the wind. And in the days following the ruling, Jack Campbell conceives a desperate and dangerous thought. What if they can devise a way out? What if they can take Joey and just disappear like dandelion dust? This one definitely seems more literary fiction. My mom read this, loved it, which is why I stole it from her. Uglies by Scott Westerfeld. Now, it may surprise you to know that I've never read this book series. You know, I've said it many times and I'll say it again. I missed a lot of peak literature that came out in the early 2010s, such as the Selection series, the Uglies, and so I'm still catching up on those super popular dystopian fiction because I love dystopian fiction. It is my favorite genre of all time. Everybody wants to be supermodel gorgeous. What could be wrong with that? Tally is about to turn 16 and she can't wait. Not for her license, but for turning pretty. In Tally's world, your 16th birthday brings an operation that turns you from a repellent ugly into a stunningly attractive pretty and catapults you into a high-tech paradise where your only job is to have a really great time. In just a few weeks, Tally will be there. But Tally's new friend Shay isn't sure she wants to be pretty. She'd rather risk life on the outside. When Shay runs away, Tally learns about a whole new side of the pretty world, and it isn't very pretty. The authorities offer Tally the worst choice she can imagine. Find her friend and turn her in, or never turn pretty at all. The choice Tally makes changes her world forever. I know they made a movie about this one pretty recently, but I have heard it's not very good. Now, some books that are on my radar to read this month that you may see in upcoming videos. Serpent and the Wings of Night, A Court of Frost and Starlight, and A Court of Silver Flames, This Woven Kingdom by Tahara Mafi, The Atlas 6 by Olivia Blake, and Yours Truly by Abby Menace. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed day 1 of Bookmas. Buckle in for a wild ride on the next 24 days as I am uploading the most I've ever uploaded in my entire life. I'm excited and I hope you are too. But anyways, guys, that is all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up to let me know that you enjoy this type of content. Comment down below any books that are on your radar that you want to get to this month, and subscribe to my channel for more bookish content in the future. I hope you have a lovely rest of your week, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!